to my channel. We are still social distancing and isolating and in quarantine, whatever word you want to use. So I decided to do some more baking. Now, those of you who follow my Instagram will have seen that I got this incredible book a week or so ago. And I've been ordering some bits so that I can make a recipe from it. And the recipe that I am going to make today, you will have obviously seen in the title, but get it open. So I've been collecting bits like throughout the past week since I ordered the book, just so I can make one of the recipes. And the recipe that I'm going to be making today is this one. The cake batter cookie dough. Obviously this is cookie dough. She's not made them vegan, but she has put in vegan replacements and alternatives that you can use to replace the egg and the milk and the butter. So I'm just going to show you what that is. So here I literally have 1/4 of a cup of oat milk with 2 tablespoons of cornstarch mixed into it. And this is what is going to replace the pasteurized egg whites that would normally be in the cookie dough. So this is what I'll use instead, and then you just put it in as normal as the recipe requests you to put the egg in. You just pop this in. And then for the butter, to replace 1 stick of butter in each recipe, you would replace that with 5 tablespoons of vegan butter. I'm going to be using Vitalite because that's just what I have. And then 3 tablespoons of coconut oil. This recipe actually calls for 1.5 sticks of butter, so I'll be putting in 5 tablespoons of butter and 3 for the coconut oil for the 1 stick, and then just halving that, so 2.5 of butter and 1.5 of coconut oil for the other half a cup, half a stick. So yeah, I think that's everything. Just get into making it and I'll just film me making it. Okay, so I've got my heat treated cake mix here. This is the vanilla Betty Crocker cake mix. I've got half the pack of that. And then I've got a 1 1/3 cup of flour, plain flour that I've also heat treated. So I'm just going to pop that in together. I'm also going to add my cornstarch. So I'm going to add 2.5 tablespoons of this. And then 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. And then 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So this is all my dry ingredients in here, so I'm just going to whisk this together and then set it aside. Okay, now I've got my big bowl and I'm just going to whisk up the butter and the coconut oil until smooth and creamy for about a couple of minutes. Okay, now I've got my sugars, so let me just move this out of the way. So I'm just going to add 1/2 cup of each of these. So that was my oat milk and corn flour that's just gone in. Now I'm just going to add my 2 teaspoons of my vanilla extract. I'm probably going to add a little bit more of this just because it's not pure vanilla extract. And obviously a cake batter needs to be a bit vanilla-y. So I've just added 3 teaspoons of that. And we just need to whisk these together now until it's light and fluffy and fully incorporated for about 2 minutes. Okay, so this is all my wet ingredients in here now. Okay, now this bit is going to be a little bit quicker. So we need to add half of this cake batter mixture and then whisk it on low and just until the flour disappears, and then immediately add the second half, and then we're just going to mix it for 15 seconds and leave it. So I'm just adding a full cup of chocolate chips and a third of a cup of sprinkles. Third of a cup of sprinkles. And then we're just going to fold it in really carefully with our spatula. And there we go, our cake batter cookie dough. Okay, here we go. This is our cake batter cookie dough with yummy, yummy chocolate chips and some Jimmy sprinkles. And it's vegan. Oh my gosh, that's probably one of the best things I've ever eaten. And that's not even a lie. That is so good. So please try this recipe. If you do try it, please tag me on Instagram at Mrs. Lauren Oliver. I would love to see it. And also tag Cookie Dough NYC, which is the company that makes this, and Kristen Tomlan, who created this recipe. Yeah, I was so excited to get this recipe book, so I'm so pleased I finally got to make something from it. So please give it a try. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Bye!